Okay, so let's play.
Cautious Connor. There are some very fast engines on the island of Sodor. There's Gordon, of course, who pulls the express. And Spencer, the private engine of the Duke and Duchess of Oxford. And then there are Caitlin and Connor, who come from the mainland. They're even faster than Gordon and Spencer.
Sorry, Gordon.
Rail Raider! What happened? Bang on time, Connor. You remind me of me back in my heyday. I don't see how. So fast. I would win every race. Well, you don't have it in you anymore, do you, old-timer? Here I go, like greased lightning. I was the fastest ever. Nobody could ever beat me in a race. And that's why everyone calls me the Rocket. One time, Connor was waiting for a ship to pass by the Vickerstown Bridge. Come on, come on. My passengers are waiting. My passengers are waiting. Let's move it, move it, move it. Yeah. Like, wow, man. Your aura is like really freaking me out, man. Finally. Then there was trouble. One of Connor's coupling rods had come loose, and he had nearly become derailed. Maybe I was going too fast. Poor Connor had to go to the steamworks, where Victor repaired him. But poor Connor was not happy. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before, Victor. I've never broken down. I must have been going too fast. Nonsense, my friend. This has nothing to do with going fast. This could have happened at any speed. We've given you a thorough safety check. There's really nothing to worry about. Okay, if you say so. But Connor wasn't so sure. Oh, hello, Connor. Bonjour, Connor. So glad to see you since your massive derailment. Oh, it was terrifying, Millie. I'll be a lot more cautious from now on. Ah! Oh, hi, Connor. Is everything okay? Why are you going so slow? No, Thomas. I'm just being extra cautious. Better safe than sorry, right? The next morning, Connor was still going slow. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Better safe than sorry. Hi, Connor. Oh, hi, Thomas. Oh, Thomas, you are impressive. Overtaking that big, strong engine like that. Oh, and leaving him far behind. It's not that funny, Annie and Clarabelle. I wish there was some way I could help Connor. Then an idea flew into Thomas's funnel. Sorry I'm late, everyone, but better safe than sorry. This is the worst railway ever. Oh, hello, Thomas. Hi, Connor. I've been looking for you. I was wondering if you'd be up for a challenge. Ha ha ha. You know me, Thomas. Always up for a challenge. Great, Connor. Let's have a race. Oh, a race. I might break down again. No, Thomas. I can't have a race with you. Oh, not against me, Connor. I'm much too fast for you. I thought you could race against Stephen. How would you like to take on the rocket? On your marks, get set, go! Ka-chow! No offense, Stephen, but I'm too fast for you. Well, no offense to you, Connor, but I'm winning this race. I'm gonna race laps around you. I can't risk snapping another coupler. Coupler? Coupler? Don't talk to me about couplers. Back in my day, we didn't worry about coupling rods. We had parts snap off and bits come loose. One engine I raced even exploded. Kapow! He thought he was the fastest. He thought he could beat me in the race. But nobody is as fast as the rocket. Nobody? You never once beat me in a race, Stephen. Old Puffer Pete, what are you doing on Sodor? I'm here to prove I'm the fastest engine on the track. So it's a race you want, is it? You're on. On your marks, get set, go! You're going down! Wow, Connor, they're going super slow. How does that make you feel? I can be patient, Thomas. Come on, come on. They're going so slow. How does that make you feel, Connor? Go back to Chuggington, you old slow coach. I can't take it anymore. Out of my way, you old slow coach. I've got to move. I'll never go slow again. Thanks for your help, fellas. It looks like my plan worked. I think Connor snapped more than his coupling rod this time. Hey! One day, something very strange came hurrying over the Vicarstown Bridge and on to the Island of Sodor. What was that? What could move so fast? Maybe it was Philip. Didn't he beat you in a race once? Where's my light afternoon snack? Lamb chops. Sacre bleu! What is that thing? It looks like some type of rocket. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Hello there. And who might you be? Hello, sir. My name is Hugo. And I'm a Rainhill Zeppelin. And my driver is thinking you would like to see me. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Professor Von Gigglesnort. What a wonderful surprise. I thought you would like to take a look at Hugo. I know you like the interesting engines. Hugo certainly is remarkable. Much more interesting than the engines around here. Can we go for a ride, Professor Von Gigglesnort? Und ja, let's go, Hugo! That's a very powerful wind! Word of the new arrival traveled quickly across the island. I heard he's our new mail train. Oh yeah? Well, I heard he's the most splendid engine on the whole island. I wonder how fast he is. Well, we heard he beat Gordon in a race once. Ah, Thomas, can you take me to Ulfstead Castle? I hear the engine of the future is up there. You don't mean Ryan, do you? No, not Ryan. Okay, Sir Topham Hatt. Let's go! Engine of the future? What did Sir Topham Hatt mean by that? I'm not too sure, James, but I'm gonna find out. Well, I'm sure my passengers would like to see this. Well, I'm coming too, because apparently none of us actually have work to do, but we're all really useful. What a remarkable engine! You're going to love this, Sir Topham Hatt. Ja, my Rainhill Zeppelin Hugo is wunderbar. Und now we go for super fast happy fun ride, yeah? Mr. Mayor, are you sure you trust this guy? Professor Gigglesnort is completely trustworthy, I assure you, Sir Topham. Whoa, 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 whoa! That Hugo is amazing! Mark my words, Thomas. Hugo is the engine of the future. Wow, what a splendid engine! He's incredible! I don't think he's that fast. Do you think he's come to improve the railway, Stephen? Yes. Engines like Hugo will be taking over everything. Oh, I've seen it before. Back in the old days, llamas used to pull trains. Then griffins took over. Then jet engines. But now here's Hugo. And things will change all over again. A very smooth ride, Professor. And so incredibly fast. I should replace all my engines with rail zeppelins. That night at Tidmouth Sheds, Sir Topham Hatt said we're all going to be replaced by engines like Hugo. Well, maybe the rest of you, but we'll never be replaced. That's right. Edward and Henry will always be part of the steam team. We should all be very mean to Hugo. Oh, hello there. Perhaps there is room for one more engine? Sure, Hugo, you could stay with me. No, James. These sheds are full, Hugo. Why don't you find somewhere else to sleep? Oh, I see. Very well then. Poor Hugo had to sleep at the coal yard. But still, the other engines continued being unfriendly. You'll never replace us, Hugo. We're irreplaceable. Please, Thomas, why is everyone being mean to me? Because you're trying to replace us. Ah, this is true. Sir Topham Hatt says you're very fast and modern. Yeah, this is also true. Stephen says you can do anything. That is not true. I don't even have a coupler, so I cannot pull cars or coaches. What about the coupler underneath your propeller? And everyone is afraid of my propeller. I can't go anywhere near birds. This gave Thomas a lot to think about. Thomas went to talk to the rest of the engines and soon explained how everyone had hurt Hugo's feelings. They all agreed to make it up to Hugo. Later on, when Hugo arrived at Knapford Station, he was in for a surprise. I don't understand. Some kind of party? Yes, a welcoming party. A welcoming party for you, Hugo. We're sorry we were so mean to you. And if you like, you can stay at Tidmouth Sheds. You are all very kind. Very kind indeed. Later that night at Tidmouth Sheds. You certainly have a unique propeller, Hugo. Why don't you show us how it works, Hugo? Of course, Herr James. I would be happy to. Oh my, that's very impressive. And very powerful. You could probably stop now, Hugo. Oh, Hugo, you must stop this! Hugo, stop! And now Tidmouth Sheds is mine. And soon all the railway will be under the control of me, Hugo! Letters to Santa. It was almost Christmas on the island of Sodor. All the children had been busy writing letters to Santa, and today was the last chance to mail them to Santa. Once the postman had collected all of the letters, Percy would take them up to Vicarstown, where Percy would deliver them to Hero, who would take it across the mainland, who would bring it to Jeremy, where Jeremy would fly off to the North Pole. Ho, ho, ho! Looks like more lumps of coal for the children of Sodor. It was Percy's job to get the letters to Vicarstown, but it was a difficult job to do with snow on the line. Have to hurry! Mail coming through! Hello, Percy. Are you okay? Yes, of course, Harold. Perhaps you'd like me to take the letters to Vicarstown. Snow on the tracks is no problem for me. No, thank you, Harold. It's my job to deliver the mail. I only meant that you seem to be struggling. I am not struggling. Okay, suit yourself. I'm off to tour the rest of the island. Why does that whirlybird think he's so much better than everyone else? Hello, Percy. What's the matter? The snow is making me slow, Thomas, and I have to get the last letters to Santa. Well, it's not the snow's fault, Percy. You've always been slow. Passing. I have to get these letters to Hero at Vicarstown. Then Hero has to take them across the mainland to Jeremy. And then Jeremy has to take them all the way to the North Pole. Wow! That's nothing, Percy. I've been to India, China, and Australia. I don't really see how that's relevant, Thomas. I'd love to go to the North Pole. I want to see the world. Wait, Percy. You forgot one parcel. But Percy was too far away to hear. I can help. Percy was hurrying as fast as he could, while Harold chased after him. Percy, wait for me! You need to slow down, Percy! Sorry, Harold, but I'm late. But Percy, I've got some of your mail. Percy didn't realize that Harold was trying to help him. He thought Harold was just showing off again. I'm not slow. I'll show Harold. Percy! I'm winning! I'm winning! Percy! Look out in front of you! Oh no! Oh dear. I suppose you think this is funny, don't you, Harold? Oh, I don't think this is funny at all, Percy. I think it's hilarious. I was trying to tell you that you forgot a mail sack. I brought it here for you to deliver. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter now. There's snow blocking my path. Now none of these letters will get to Santa. Perhaps I can take them across the island to Vickerstown for you. Then Santa would still get the letters. Oh, wow. That's very kind of you, Harold. Anything to help you out, Percy. You're my friend, even though you're slow and outdated. Soon, Harold was loaded with all the letters to Santa. Thank you so much, Harold. No problem, Percy. Good thing we helicopters are so much better than you silly trains. Traveling in the winter weather wasn't easy for Harold either. Oh, I can't see where I'm going. So Harold was late on his way to Vickerstown to meet Hero. So Hero left the station. Hero, wait! I'm very late, Harold. I wasted too much time waiting for Percy. I cannot wait any longer. Well, I have time to stop now. Well, I brought you some mail, Hero. Later on at Tidmouth Sheds. What's wrong, Percy? Did you get the mail delivered on time? No, Thomas. I got stuck in a snowdrift. Harold had to take my mail to Hero, but he also pointed out how much better helicopters are than steamies. I let everyone down. You certainly did. No, you didn't, Percy. Christmas is about helping each other and doing what's right. Maybe Harold just wanted to make sure the letters were delivered to Santa. And isn't that the most important thing? The next day, Percy heard some terrible news. Percy, did you hear the terrible news? Harold didn't return to the Sodor Search and Rescue Center last night. Good. Percy, you're supposed to be in the Christmas spirit. You're right, Toby. I'm gonna go see if I can find him. So Percy removed his cars and headed off to find Harold the helicopter. All the tracks had been cleared, but Percy couldn't find Harold anywhere. Finally, Percy found Harold trapped in a snowbank. Harold, are you okay? I'm covered in snow and can't go anywhere, Percy. Now I know what it feels like to be a train. Did you manage to get all the letters to Hero? Well, that was no problem, Percy, but I didn't check if I had enough fuel to make it back to Sodor. So now I might have to spend Christmas in this field. Well, I'm not gonna let that happen, Harold. One good turn deserves another. Later on, Percy returned back to Harold with a tanker full of fuel. But why did you bring my fuel to me, Percy? You helped me out yesterday, Harold. So now it's my turn to help you. Percy and Harold had discovered the true meaning of Christmas. That Christmas is all about helping each other out and taking care of one another. Hey Harold, do you want to race back to Sodor? You're on, Percy. But as Harold and Percy started to race, Harold began to spin and sputter. Percy, what kind of fuel did you give me? Diesel fuel. Diesel? But I take octane. Now who's old and outdated?
Hey guys, click here to watch another video and click here to subscribe to our channel. Bye!